Hey everybody, it's John with Hero's Journey. I have a end of summer update that's going to come to you in a few parts. Part 1, communication. Sorry we haven't communicated well during the summer. Cameron was out of town when we were here and vice versa. We didn't get together a lot, and we'll do better about that for the rest of the year. Part 2, actual update. Things are going great. We're obviously not completely finished and ready to put it out yet, but we got a lot of our goals for the summer done, and right now what we're currently working on is editing, working with the art team, because even though we're just about to put it out, there's a lot of stuff that's still got to be done, a lot of choices that have to be made design wise. And the other thing is we're going through power specifically, which brings us to part 3. Part 3, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my blessings, and I think this game can be amazing, and I want to make sure that it is amazing before people see it. There are 298 blessings just at Mortal, and the way those interact with each other and work with each other and are different but still allow people to do everything we want them to do is hard and complicated. And going through 298 separate things and just kind of making sure they all mesh together is just a ton of work that I signed up for, and we could probably put out a worse product sooner, but I'm being a perfectionist about it, and ends up being an angel about that, and all the heat can come on me. It's definitely my fault there. Last part, we are bad at scheduling things. It's not necessarily, it's definitely never been either of our fortes. We have grand ideas about what we can do. For example, obviously this isn't our full-time job, so we don't get to say, well, we have 40 hours a week to work on it. But what we can say is, hey, when we get home from work, we can spend 5 hours on it every week and really push and do that for the whole summer. And we are bad at noticing our failures and realizing that that may not work. So although we could think, hey, we can get in 5 hours every night, some nights we're really exhausted, and maybe we can do 2, and some nights maybe we had like an awful day and we can't get any, and you have to be like, hey, I don't think I can do it today. And over the course of a long period of time, that really adds up and messes up with our scheduling. And it's a bad excuse. I hate excuses, but it's sort of the reality of the thing. Is just that without this being the only thing we're doing, because it can't be, we just don't have the skills to really plan out our time wisely in a way that ends up being realistic or reality-based. We're doing our best. When we give you information, we're trying to give you our best possible guess, but we're hopeful about what we can do, and when we fall short of that, we feel bad and we're sorry. But you have to believe, and one of the reasons that I wanted to make this a video instead of I'm trying to write it for a while is I just want you to know that we are trying our hardest. We want this out as much, if not more than you. We've had a ton of playtests that have had excellent results, people really, really enjoying it, and we want everyone to be able to have it. And we are super stressed about it not being done yet, and so we would love for it to be done too, on just a whole bunch of different reasons. But you came for the update, and the update is things are going great. Somebody mentioned a watershed moment. I'm not sure if that's actually what's happening, but we are very close. We're working very hard, and we are putting as much of our free time as we can realistically put into it, and we hope it'll be done very, very soon. This is a little longer than I thought it would be. Thank you all for listening, and thank everybody for their understanding, and remember that everything is my fault, and if you have some complaining to do, I am happy to listen. Thank you guys, and I'll be back with an update next month.